All right, let's talk about Miguel Cotto and Delvin Rodriguez. I predicted Cotto to win the fight, but I picked him by decision. I thought that knowing the wars with Pulak and other guys that Rodriguez had been in there with, I thought that he would last Cotto out. I did pick Cotto to win. I did say that I thought he would look good in the win, but man, he did look good. Now, some people will say, well, it was just Delvin Rodriguez who he beat in the fight. So let's just not get too excited. But I was pretty excited. I thought Cotto looked very well, and what I heard was true. He went back to throwing that left hook to the body. Apparently, what Freddie Roach wanted him to do, that's what he worked on, throwing a left hook to the body and more coming forward, throwing hard shots. And he got a guy out of there within 3 rounds that I thought that Cotto would carry him to 12 rounds. So Cotto actually looked good and looked sharper than I thought. Whether you want to downgrade Rodriguez or not, I still think that it showed that Cotto has something left. Some people will downgrade Rodriguez and say, well, look at who he beat. But I think the win counts for something. And if nothing else, I think it gives Miguel Cotto a sense of renewal, and that he still has a little bit left in the tank. So he gets out there, he does his thing, takes him out in 3. I want to look forward to his future. In my pre-fight video, I said that there was 4 fights that Cotto could take, and they were all money fights. These are the fights I'm looking at. Canelo Alvarez. Yes, Canelo Alvarez just came off a loss to Floyd Mayweather, but the thing there is that he lost to the best fighter in the world. So he doesn't. So Cotto, I'm sorry. So Canelo didn't lose anything by losing to Mayweather. I think that maybe somewhere in the first quarter of the year, maybe going into that second quarter, they could try to put Cotto in there with Alvarez and make that a big pay-per-view fight. Second fight would be Miguel going up to middleweight and fighting Sergio Martinez. Sergio, they both could fight. Let's just say in the spring when Martinez is due back, they could do something like have them fight on the same card, and then set it up for the fall, a big money pay per view for Miguel Cotto if he chooses to do so. And the other 2 fights, these were the 2 fights that I had said before that weren't necessarily all that realistic, but he could either number 3 look to rematch Floyd Mayweather. He looked pretty decent in the first fight against Mayweather, even though I had him losing 8 or 9 rounds. I don't remember my scorecard, but he looked good enough that if he did what he did last night, and if he comes back and does that again in the spring, that they could kind of hype up a rematch with Mayweather and say, hey, the old Miguel Cotto is back, and let's see how he does against Mayweather. And then the 4th fight would be a rematch with Pacquiao. That would be another big time and big money fight for Miguel Cotto. He could try to lure Pacquiao up to his weight, and basically say that he was play the game that he was weight drained when they fought at 145, blah blah blah. Maybe make the fight at 154, 152, whatever, and he could get that fight. Maybe those last 2 I don't think are likely. What I think is more likely is Canelo Alvarez and Sergio Martinez. Those are the fights I see from Miguel Cotto coming up. I was impressed with him. He fought a good fight last night, and I hope the next time he comes to the ring, he brings it like that again. That's all I have on it. Give me your thoughts. Catch you later.